There we go. Hopefully that will start streaming immediately, as you do. And yeah, I said I'd do plan on do a pretty early stream for a change, so you might hear some traffic in the background, like so. But yeah, this is one that, like, because of the fact that the actual event that's ongoing at the moment requires you do 40 races. Yeah, for multiplayer, I said I may as well go and do some of those races. Yeah, as part of a stream, and yeah, why not? Like, get some of the 40 out of the way with. Spread the word on Discord as you do. But yeah, like, I've got I've been kind of playing this quite a lot of the morning already, so I have the majority of these. Yeah, the rest of the missions I pretty much have finished. Yo, Savatar, by the way, from Club. Awesome. How are you doing? Oh, let's see. Here we go. I just want to make sure that I've had stuff pulled out. But yeah, like I say, when it comes to that season pass thing, yeah, I've got 20 of the Scotland races done, 7 of the Cairo first stages left to do, and just from grinding those out, and then every other part of that complete the whole way down. So wasn't too bad, like, with the actual missions that were on this one. The only other thing left is, yeah, some multiplayer. Yo, Party Creep and Maruk, who is definitely never retiring from Asphalt 9 Legends. Unity, I don't recognize the club, but how are you doing, lads? Let's see. I'm not sure, by the way, as to which of these. I don't think there's any prerequisite on the multiplayer races that are done. I just, finish multiplayer races 40 times. So I said, like, yeah, why not jump online and do some of that with people in the community. If people want to hit up Stingray MP. That looks like you were spelling nice, but that didn't come true, unless you were just saying no. Okay, there we go. There's the rest of it. I wasn't sure for a minute if that was happiness or extreme sadness. I just want to be able to see the actual, my own things. But yeah, I'll do a race or two in the Stingray just to give that a look, because quite curious myself as to how that actually handles. Definitely, it's a car that I like the look of it, but I'm not sure about the, like I said, how it's actually going to handle, especially not the fact that, like, that, that version that you get for multiplayer 2 here is maxed out. Unity, new team on Switch, started 3 or 4 weeks ago. Used to be anonymous. Cool. They are on iOS as well. Oh, Unity are? That's cool. How am I doing? Varying stuff, so from good to bad, depending on what you're. Some bits and pieces are cool, and some, I've got coffee, I've got games, and you get some people to race against. So given the fact that this one didn't need win 40 races, I said I can go and play some games with people and get my ass kicked, maybe. But just gonna hit up some multiplayer races. If you've not joined any of my streams before, yo, and I'm just going to do countdowns in chat. It can take sometimes, like, people I find have it where it's easier to sync up with by where I'm saying it in video, or by just looking at the numbers and finding a thing. It obviously will be slightly different depending on your latency and stuff like that. Start streaming right as you have to leave. No, hopefully I'll be doing. I'm trying to figure out how long 40 multiplayer live stream races should take. It should be fast enough, but that could be a couple of hours. But I'll be around the place for at least the next hour or so. Anyway, Savatar, if you want to join in. And sound for jumping on saying, yo. But I'm going to fire off a Stingray unrated race with my version of this car. And well, no, not my version of this car, this gifted version of the car, because you can't change the wheels on that yet. No, so need 15 races to be able to do that, at least, anyway. But yeah, I'll do a couple of races in this. It's free fuel, and yeah, I'm gonna hit the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, try and get back. Cool. If you do Saboteur, I'll probably, I was thinking of trying to do like a bit more streaming, so if I don't get you later, I'll try and do it again on Monday or Tuesday at the start of next week. So yeah, make it a bit more regular. Doesn't like 316 this morning, car fell through the wall in New York. I've seen people falling through that awful stage in stage 7 of the event as well for the SSC Tuatara. Like, that is, yeah, scarily bad. But give it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Stingray. Again, thankfully enough, the fact that there's no there's no fuel limits on this, so it'll be possible to farm out the 40 races of this by just setting this car inside here and just saying, like, go at it and go at it and go at it over and over and over again. It's JR time. Is that a reference to, it's like a wrestling commentator? Possibly not. I don't think JR, did the JR ever announce that it was boss time? Possibly. Oh, I'm not in the center of my own camera. That's not a good idea. But yeah, if you are jumping in for some races, because it's fairly early in comparison to when I would normally stream, about 6 hours early. On the new version, every car have fuel in MP2. So I should have really checked the rules, because I'm not sure if this is oh wow, that car is sort of weird feeling at the 5th star max. That's very, very unusual. Whoa. And I made that mistake of the version of Rome that this is. I actually mentioned that in my video earlier, the fact that the two versions of that. I'm just kind of startled by the way this car kind of rocks about at the back. That is very odd. It handles quite like the Erner Husaria, where it feels sort of like somebody's after filling up the boot of the car with water as a prank to the driver. It's not too bad. It's just you have to keep it in mind when like leaning it in the corners. Because yeah, I've raced this thing maybe once just to go like, oh cool, I have that unlocked. I think I did the that event with it where you just get back 100 tokens, but it's not a bad car. And it looks cool. Like, I think, yeah, it's got a kind of crazy amount of stars and stripes on there, but I get what they were going for. Already done 20 races on touch drive. Yeah, perfectly. Like, that is exactly what I would imagine people will do for it, Maruk. Hello, Captain 8. How are you getting on? ... I'm not sure if any one of that was in chat. Look, did see Unity often on iOS. Dual? And do you play on Switch as well, Party Creep? I don't get that. Like, a lot of the times for me, when it comes to games where I play it on one platform, I just can't kind of like imagine playing it on 2 platforms at the same time. What I'll probably do though is probably maybe about 5 or 6 races on this and see if people are around, because this is obviously divided up into different leagues, and then I'll jump over and do some multiplayer one as well, because the only thing is it just needs to be 40 races. So I'm going to shoot 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stingray again. Try and join on my Switch. Cool. Yeah, if you like this is the very, very start of the races with the Stingray, so in multiplayer 2. So yeah, I'm at position 5,878. It literally one race. But yeah, I figured this would be handy enough for people would have the car. There we go. And yeah, have a few races. Oh, you're in. Yeah, right. So like, it doesn't matter the league people are in then, because like that's Gold League Party Creep. 16 team. Yes, found indeed. Oh, I can't imagine like trying to organize 2 teams, because like how, yeah, trying to kick. Oh, I suppose people could just have alt accounts, but then you've got alt accounts for organizing teams. Always, yeah. The Grand Tour in like the Switch version has always just been a single club, which it kind of, whoa, goodbye racer in front of me. It's kind of cool having the one team, because it just means that, like, yeah, if you see, whoa, what in the world was that? Very odd physics. From the car crash to like the buck out from the car back on the road. Huh. This is one that I'm kind of like, I'm happy to have this car, but oh, the weird handling of this definitely isn't gonna sell many packs, I would think, to players during this season, because like, oh, the way this handles it. Oh, the guy's in first. Oh, party creep in the background wrecking somebody, I see. I always misread the name of that guy you just knocked down. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with Rick, but it does look like there's a profanity like dashed into the letters of it. But yeah, I noticed it, like, there's 2 races of this, and there's quite a lot of people have like, yeah, wrecking, crashing and stuff, and maybe it's people using touch drive. But yeah, definitely people having issues. Oh, is it meant to be euphoric? Like euphoria? That's totally not how I read that name. I blocked you. Apologies. Was that at the start when I just slammed straight into a parked car, and I did not expect to stop the way I did. If you were the the car that pushed me out of that, I appreciate the boost back up to speed, because that. Oh no! Wait. Oh, on my screen that looked very different. I did not. I didn't collide with you at that point. Please don't use touch drive. It's awful. But yeah, sorry if that appeared on your screen as us impacting party creep. I might be down to the yellow MS, but no, you can see on the replay of that. I didn't. Oh no! I have to get it off the screen, because if you come back onto that screen, that'll make the game crash. One thing that Unity is that you need no rep request, but you need to be active. But somehow it's still a top 35 team on every platform. Yeah, that's fair, Maruk. I get that, because like, if you do that thing where you say like, oh, you need to get X amount of rep every single day, it's just like, yeah, there's obviously going to be a time where someone's like, oh, I have to see my family. But at the same time, when it comes to the Grand Tour, I have that as well, where like sometimes people are just like, oh, I'm doing stuff for a few days or whatever. It's only when that continues for like a week plus, where it's usually like, well, if you've got no rep in a single week, like you're usually after missing out on a car hunt or part of a Grand Prix or part of a special event, and it's like, okay, it's not contributing, but also like it's gonna cost the player themselves some stuff going down the road. I'm gonna fire off another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yo, by the way, to anyone who would watch stuff on my channel, but maybe in like the UK or say places in Europe as well, because I appreciate the fact that a lot of the time I do stream, like it's usually kind of 10 or 10 in the nighttime or at midnight, kind of a bit later. I am Max Quintero. Yo, Allison plays. How are you doing? But yeah, it's like I said, I would just do this one early, because Yeah, I normally try and do all of the missions in the from each one of the episode things in the first day, and then put that video together on the second day. And yeah, these missions were quite easy with the exception of this one. So yeah, why not? Oh no, get helicoptered by it. I have a strange feeling though that I would think there's going to be a lot of people inside here using touch drive, since obviously there's just a requirement. Oh, oh no. Yeah, but I was saying since there's a requirement of 1,000 points required for the maximum milestone, just like you could get that in not that long a time. But yeah, I have a feeling that all that string of cars behind me are gonna be whoa, hello. That's some bad driving right there, Gabrielle. Although I can't really say much, this car's handling is awful. This thing's definitely not that inspiring. Birthday in 3 days. And you're retired already, Maruk, and then unretired, and then back to retired. Wait for me now, okay, party. Yeah, sure. I'll just wait up until there's ready to rock. But yeah, I have a strong feeling that like the majority of racers in this are definitely not. They might not be real players. Let's see. But yeah, I think it is just. Cool. Into rookie. In terms of those grind out stages as well, the easiest place for them. Wait. Yeah. Goal complete. But yeah, the easiest place for those is like the D class one, D class novice, and D class pro. D class pro starts off with the Cairo stage, and D class novice starts off with like the shortest Scottish stage. Sorry. Be retired on the day of the birthday, then be back the next day. It was odd when you could do that movie thing of he was just 1 day away from retirement. Oh no, he's back. Let's see. If you're ready to rock party, do a countdown. Just joined 40 races for Legend Pass. There's a mission to be careful. You can be KD'd. Oh. I'm well used to it. But yeah, there's finish races in multiplayer as part of the Legend Pass stages and episodes thing. So yeah, said easiest way of doing 40 multiplayer races is do some live stream. Yeah, the quests. That way I can get some of this from it. And I'm coming up on the ZR1 thing again for just play but don't get in Pro League. If I do get, like, because I don't really care too much about this, if I honestly, with multiplayer 2, I will probably put it in touch drive a couple of times during, like, the next few days, just to get closer to that thing. Because even if you get, like, 1 or 2 of those rep points, yeah, it's still helpful as a boost towards getting that thing, especially if you're making tea or doing other bits and pieces. I'm going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, though, for this, and yeah. Hit up another race, but it is just a case of yeah, if these races are filled with mostly bots, I might flick over to MP1 and have a blast in that. I'm I was rank around the 100 in that, so I've actually been really enjoying, like, genuinely I really love the way multiplayer 1 is at the moment. I didn't play it that much when it was let's see, Tegador, Euphoric, which is apparently what that one is, and not the profanity that I was reading out of it, and AJ Presido. But yeah, like I said, easiest thing is just to play some multiplayer races. I think this is race number 4, so 1/10 of the way there. Yay! But yeah, this car is definitely unless it's just that thing that happens sometimes where like certain cars kind of handle slightly differently in multiplayer because there's obviously a bit of latency. So like a good agility car, Done that way too early, but a good agility car will kind of suffer in multiplayer just because of the fact that you've got ever so slightly less control. But at the same time, I just think I really dislike the handling of this car. It just definitely it reeks of like low. Hello, cool sounding car outside my door. What? My bad. But yeah, it definitely, the way it handles it like reeks of low star rating Ernara Hussari. Yeah, no. Oh my god. I hate this car. Ah. Oh, somebody returned the favor of me driving into it. Always nice. But yeah, like, definitely, I get the fact of like, when you give a trial of, say, like a really, really cool car in this, that AJ one, I know there's definitely somebody who comments on the videos, but I don't think it's that named person. But yeah. Oh, you won the race you were in, party? Yeah, I have a feeling that's the track you fell through. Yeah, New York seems very kind of unstable to start off with. Euphoric coming in second to last. But yeah, like, this one definitely, as Savitar mentioned, KDs are active. Let's see. I'll do one or two more races in this Stingray though. I'm just going to give a countdown straight away with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Could not avoid that, but nice quick change to blue. In the car change? Or did I miss a comment? But I really love that guy's name. That's the Moz. And it's just, I doubt he even knows it, but there's a wrestler called The Miz. And I don't even know if that guy, knows of wrestling, but I just love, the thought of that's like, the Moz is not, or the Miz is not so smart like relative. The internal headcanon. Angelita. So now I have to actually be aware of KDs again. That's less fun. Oh no. Front. I think it's official. I have a new least favorite car in Asphalt 9 Legends. I don't know, I could race this one versus the Leaf, maybe. Oh no, it's just... The worst thing about this is, this trial is literally this car at its best. And it handles like this. Oh, hello, string of obvious touch drive racers. Ah! But yeah, when the car at its best handles like this, that ain't good. And yeah, so that means like that there is around 4 touch drive racers inside this. So if people are trying to team up at the same time in this race with me, it's likely that it's going to be harder because lobbies are going to be effectively flooded with... I thought he was a bot. Shockwave me out of the way. Theo! No! Alright. That red MS armor. But yeah, Angelito and Theo definitely real players in that. And then yeah, the 125, 126, 126, 129. Oh, they're just races filled with touch drive bot things, which is fair, I guess. This is, but like, I could at least excuse it, I guess, on the first day, because it's just like, people will be trying to do that 40 race thing that I'm like gunning for as well. But let's see. I think this is the 3rd pack. Yay. Lotus Avira. I'm just thinking, did I actually get something in the Legends store today? Not that I would be buying any of those, but I need to just check to make sure. No, I did not. Alright. And I have just one race done in the special event. Oh, that special event. Yeah, that was one race in the Trian Nemesis. I'm gonna give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again for one more race in the Stingray. And if this thing is just filled with bots, I'm gonna switch over to MP1 because, yeah, my intention was to race players. If I'm gonna just race bots, I may as well just do that in touch drive as a bot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Stingray. But yeah, this definitely did something bad happen to Party Creep. And coffee required. Or did I miss something? You'll never get in silver. Whoa. Let's see. Thomas, Justin Paradise, Buble, Graphite. Nobody, I think, from chat. Just finished science work, but still got 6 more classes to go. Internet stopped working. I've gotten DC'd a couple of times from this today. Not even like full DCs, but I've gotten it where I just get punted back to the you know, that screen with the Ferrari FXK on there, and then just like reloads the menu, but no actual disconnection message or so. Oh, this, I'm gonna take this as safe as possible because like this car, yeah, it doesn't seem to like go very far on ramps and stuff. It's very fast for like the class that it is, you know, but it's kind of like saying it's a fast bad car, but still, like, that's just Scotland is quite forgiving with the thing. Had noticed as well, actually, this is, I think, at least the 2nd or 3rd time that Scotland has come up, and so that's why I mentioned in the episodes video, I just like have most of together, the fact that, yeah, I didn't grind out all of those races because I intended, like, I'll obviously come across Scotland and Cairo a bunch of times in this race. 109 for Thomas, and then the 115, the rest of that's just bots. So I'm definitely going to give this just one more race in this, and then I'll switch over to MP1 because milestones. Yay! Oh, and store refreshed, so I can actually see get something in the Legend store now. But most days for me, yeah, when it's just junk like that, all I do is just buy one of these for 25k. It's effectively buying 5 tokens for 25,000 credits. Only one win and I'm rookie. I think one lose and I might get there. No, I think I'm in rookie at the moment, but let's see. What I give out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to, like I said, probably just shift over because most of these races are just being swamped by bot folk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And hey man, love your videos. Michael Myers fan account. Yay! Not sure about the Michael Myers stuff, but hey, thank you very much. Jason Statham, didn't know he played this game. That's pretty cool to see. Terrell, Samphy, Bones, Dart, SC, Leo Black, and Null Pointer Error. Bit 2 from Bit 2 Nan I do. Oh, it's a YouTube channel name. Okay, it's a bad idea when trying to drive a wobbly enough car, but also reading YouTube comments. It's fine. I actually moved my monitor setup around the place a small bit, so I have quite a lot more, ability to see the second screen that's underneath while also staring up at my the screen that I use. Mildly curious as to the science homework that's being done by Maruk. I was a big fan of like biology in science, but less so of chemistry and physics. Can have a help with your homework stream featuring Stormcloud Live. Unless it's chemistry. No! This car! Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a single race of this where I haven't had like palpitation. Even though I think that's mostly, again, like, is that a full lobby of AI? Which is great to grind out some wins, but no, all those times, 114, yeah, 118, 118, 119, 119, that's just bots. That's bots galore. Somebody asked, by the way, to see controller. It is a just standard controller pro. I keep quite a few of them around the place just in case. There's actually another one right down there in a box just in case anything would happen to my controller pro, just because I really, really wouldn't like to have anything happen to that. And the PS4 one that I have is red camo. And there's a cool collector's one, but I don't think you're going to be able to see what that is. Oh no, you can barely see it. Because, yeah, it's from The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah. And there's a person getting blocked from my channel forever. Haha. Bye. Boom. But yeah, yeah, like this, maybe he's one of the people who's playing like all of the bots who's in this race. He just couldn't help himself. A bot found its way into the stream. Also, play PUBG, yeah, on the Switch. Sure. Seems like a great place to target your spam for thing. Party Creep, what league are you in the multiplayer one? Out of interest. Because I was going to switch over possibly into that and have a blast and a few races there and see if it's possible to get some actual, yeah, human players. Human racers, my favorite. But I won't be 100 in this anymore. I think it'll like drop way down. Yes. So unranked. Yeah, I wouldn't probably be able to team up in that. I'll do one more race in the Chevy party if you're down for one of those, sure. And you can see if I can team up with you in that. But the things seem to be absolutely swamped out with stuff. But yeah, let's see, with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And hello to Augie Cause? I think. My apologies if I messed that name up. Nabsky driver Tom. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is just gonna be completely filled up with bots. Maruk is platinum in MP1, but I can't go bad racer mode on you because of science. Science! You can do anything for science. There's a club called MP2 Power. Is that just like a bot thing? Call me. Oh, Hyper. I was thinking because I scrolled up in the thing. You say I can call you that, but it's high par. So it's still going to be difficult for the Irish brain to get around the end of that. Benny. But let's see. Nabsky's gone. That Tom person can't be a bot, I think, because he's busy friending people on MySpace. And oh my stars, this car is just no. Definitely, like, outside of what's absolutely essential for the The special event, which is just having the car. Yeah, I am so not impressed with this thing. Like, oh, yeah, this is not a car that I would say is going to be worth anyone's tokens to like invest in, unless you like from the season pass, unless you get right up close to being able to unlock it or so, or be able to start up one time. Otherwise, no, I can't really see any value in this thing, just the way it handles turning. And like, yeah, this is the 5-star maxed out version. Will I even have to 360 here? I think it'll just, yeah, nail the landing. That's such a dangerous part in that track to take, because like depending on how fast or slow your car is, you just you can pronounce it hyper. That's how most people refer to me as. Yeah, I'm fine with hyper. I can do that. Hello, hyper. And yo, Ariel, how's the form? Lab report for science. We've been working on this thing for 3 to 4 days. And Party Creep lost a race in the other thing. But yo, people, I hope, like I said again, yeah, it was my intention to try to get online a bit early and do some bits and pieces of this, but MP2 is just so swamped with things. I am going to definitely switch over and try some MP1. If there's people who are in the Platinum League, we can team up in that. And if people are like on lower ranks in that, if you go by the timer as well, you might get into a race with other people from chat. I'm just trying to see what would I actually break out with this. Probably the Pagani. That's what I've been doing most of my races in this. Love that car so much. Yeah, I'm gonna give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for a Platinum Pagani race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, is that Bad Racer in game? You're not a bad racer, I don't think. Any times that I've raced you. Oh, Party Creep ending up in another nasty race. Well, like, the one thing is, it's just like, if there's 8 players in a race, I would always try and play this game to be like, Suru. Definitely seen in a bunch of races recently. It Madast. We'll see about that. Osaka Moat Finale. The Pagani is a pretty good car on most tracks. It's pretty cool. I'll give you an F, Party Creep, for whatever happened in your race. Oh, is the Pagani gonna just ride up on the wall here though? Oh, like, I love the launch up to there for the start of this track, but if you ever do that in the Bugatti Chiron, it's just the worst idea ever, because if you touch off the wall at all, you're just gone. Like, the thing will just start to ride up the wall, and I have to go wide on this because, yeah, I positioned myself really badly coming into the corner. My dust seems to have wrecked. You just have one tail on in this. But like, yeah, I mentioned this earlier on the start of the stream, but like, I know some people do not like the fact that you can lose so much rating in multiplayer now, and the fact that like obviously you can lose rating in multiplayer because yeah, that rush season stuff, but at the same time it's just, I think it's class, the ability to lose, I think it's really fun, because it's just like, if you just always win, there's less, it's like there's less thing to gain by saying like, oh, I'm top of the leaderboard or so. It's just like, yeah, but that's just, you can do that with a DS spot, or you could before. I'll join you on the next MP countdown, doing daily events. Yeah, that's cool. Hyper, I'm probably going to, as soon as I have some tickets, I might throw this into one of the awful races for the Trion Nemesis, just to farm out one of those. Almost all sentient A9 are humble. I'm up. I'm for sure a bad racer. Get like top 1% or top 5% in every event. So practically sure I'm bad. It's all good. Best car as a Pagani, 1 star. Bought it. I hope it... Well, it's one of those ones where the Pagani at 1 star is really cool, as long as like the cost wasn't too much. But at the same time, like, you can't get blueprints, I don't think, for the Pagani from too many different avenues. I'm not sure if it's in the Legend store now, because like once they become maxed out, they will, they disappear out of the Legend store. But say, like, some of the ones that are more freely available, my apologies, the 570S Spider, like, they appear in nearly every kind of pack. And the Force 1 VLF, like, that thing is absolutely amazing for the, that thing is amazing for the actual, like, freeness of that car. That thing is just absolutely, like, if I had the ability to hunt that one down in that weekly special event, I would totally do that. I would say, by the way, just for anyone who is thinking about those key-based packs for the SSC, oh, stay a mile away from those things. Like, they are absolutely awful, awful, awful. Yeah, I cannot stress enough the danger of those. Like, I mentioned this in one of the videos, or yeah, I think it was in a video I mentioned it, but it's basically that, like, people will say, like, oh, look at me, I got you know, I got that key and it was a tiny amount of stuff and things, but like, you really have to remember the fact that loads and loads of players are also gonna get like really badly burned. There's a video there, it was linked on our Discord server by Titan Rob, if you know them on thing. They've not a lot of subscribers, but like, yeah, some cool Asphalt stuff. But yeah, that video, like, it actually hurt to watch, because yeah, he had 2 accounts and 40,000 tokens between 2 accounts, and genuinely that hurt to see. Because yeah, I'll link the video and say you can watch it, but spoiler alert, that hurt to see. Genuinely, just like, yeah, awful. Yeah, if you don't have the surefire path to the key, tempting, yeah. Because, like, and you'll see it on stuff like Facebook and the Discord group where people will be like, I spent 120 tokens and got a key. And, like, I would either, 1, call BS on that, or 2, it's incredible, incredible luck. And, like, in this game, if you're hoping for luck, you know, it's, yeah, the dealer is Gameloft, and it's not a fair game. But I'm going to give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pagani! Gonna just play out the event because I have it 5 stars already on the global version, Maruk, or in the actual Switch. I haven't opened a single pack for it yet. I'm pretty sure. Oh, epic one. Phoenix Alphaholic from the club. Ah, Hyper. There we go. That's easier. And yeah, Street Rampage is Jason. On the Switch, 3.5k tokens gone for nothing. Did you? Yeah, I can't stress enough how I would not like go for those key-based packs ever. Like, they are really, 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 like, not a good investment. I don't think it is a it's a complete gamble. And like, yeah, like, you can, the worst thing is, the more of them that you spend, obviously, like, the idea behind it is the fact that the more of those you spend, it's like you would get a better car out of it if you are successful. I think after me getting knocked the other way here, I'm gonna have a hard time with catching back up. That's the thing, that, like, the Pagani's a great stable car, but it doesn't really have insane comeback ability, like, say, yeah, some of the other cars with, like, slightly higher top speed. Oof, frame rate. I think any complaints ever on frame rate after playing that stage 7 in the SSC event, Yeah, any complaints on frame rate, it should just be like directed towards have a race of that stage and see what you think of it. Oh no. Taking, is that last? Or was there eight? Oh, there was. Oh, at least there was one person behind me. Epic one. Big Pern Gaming. Yeah, the Force One VLF. Like, that's the thing. Like, that car is really, really powerful. Especially for, as I said, it's completely free to play. Pagani, awesome race. Hyper 114, 3 seconds ahead. Alphaholic, Phoenix. Nice. Next account. Also, why is Jason here? Got heart blocked. Oh, you got the key on a trash account? That's also why I wouldn't advise people have alt account things. Well, congratulations on the Tuatara key on the trash account. Oh, well, at least, like, it can't be that trash if you had enough conditions to get to the actual if you had enough conditions to get to the key, then you must at least have some of the cars through that, so it can't be too bad. So congrats. But like, yeah, that could be hard to star up, possibly. I was gonna say, if the two accounts were close to each other, you could switch over to using that as the your main account. I'm gonna give another countdown straight away for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pagani. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious if you didn't have the DSE 10s, but you did have the Tuatara. It's just like, you could be really good at like high end racing, but you couldn't do old school MP1 high power in the race again. Arnold, Big Pern Gaming. That is a strange name. And Le Beatnik. Clearly a French beatnik. Let's see though. US Midwest course. See, I'm really on the lookout as well for Scotland and Cairo. The one thing I was thinking is, Scotland and Cairo are the... hello, what the heck? Officer, speeding. Yeah, like the two tracks that are required as the grind stages in this event, on this season I mean, are, yeah, Cairo, Scotland. The only slight problem with them is the fact that you also need to either come, I think, is it third place in the Scottish stage, so that's not too bad. But the Cairo one, it has to be wins. So yeah, you can't just, like, the way this is, like, do 40 multiplayer races to get this quest. But the yeah, the whoa. Sorry if you're listening to the chat stream, Arnold. By the way, sorry for launching you. I did not see you go for that route. Oi, fourth place. Yay, my rating. Congrats at the win, Hyper. That was a very good launch at the start. I did not see how you yeah, curious. Oh, just pulled back for the second to actually get the shockwave before starting off. It's worth it, apparently, because yeah, that was a really, really nice launch past. And the force... Huh? I'm gonna put some of that down to latency, but what? That looked very unusual. A bit of magic carpety. Got a jackpot for 15 blueprints. Cool. Congrats, Maruk. Try treat. Tokens on next again. Why I don't get it though. Why would you empty out tokens on multiple accounts? Yeah, that was a cool race. It was weird, like the launch thing worked out pretty well. But yeah, definitely, like guys, if you're not guaranteed a surefire Chotara, I would not advise, and I wouldn't try and get that car on alt accounts and stuff. Definitely, but I mean, I also at the same time I don't have an alt account. Just I guess I lost on another account every token. At end only 2 tokens, but why he though? But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I'm so gonna get. Wait, actually, I suppose like the Platinum League is probably quite a bit further down in the ranks as well now. I was thinking, would I get demoted? Hopefully, not too much. Can I stress again, party creep, to not spend them on a card that you have on a other account? Because like, hyper in a also cool, like it's maxed out thing, but you're missing 2 epics or so, I think. And somebody else in. I didn't actually catch what that other car was. Is that an SC18? Or no, it's not. It's an Aventador J. Ah! Yeah, I'm getting squished. But like the Pagani is a pretty awesome. Like, there's very few tracks I feel in this car where you kind of think like I've no chance to win the race with it. Oh, it would help if I didn't. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times in the last few days, just where I completely misjudge which one of the 2 Rome circuits this is. Because yeah, obviously like the break off there between the going down into the tunnel and stuff. Oh, it just sucks because yeah, planning to go left, and yeah, it's the right version of this. Oh, I wouldn't say it cost me this race because I don't think I was going to be beating Hyper there. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Maruk, the Tara isn't good at 1-star, so if I were you, I would have saved for another car like the Valhalla or the one that I keep reading as Film. But yeah, 79 tokens for 1 more pack. Yeah, that was a cool race, but like I just derped again and went the wrong way at that Rome thing. I just really like it's daft, but still not bad though when it's a race with only 3 players in there, like 200 club rep and yeah, 5k actual things. But yeah, GZ on the win. Oh, square smiley face. Ah! 5 accounts. Why? To be fair, I have a bunch of different accounts as well, but it's more so I can buy like indie games. Need to rewatch that part of the stream. But yeah, I gotta give a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again in this dude, and then I'm up for suggestions as to a different card to use. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pagani. 5 accounts. Yeah. 1 account is too many accounts in this game. I was like, I can move that in a small bit because my 360 to stare isn't really needed too much in frame in comparison to all this. It does have Mabel on top of it now though, which I think is pretty cool. And Dr. Stephen Strange right behind my ear. Hyper again. Yeah, this is the cooler thing with like MP1 as well. Roller coaster ride. But like, yeah, the fact that you can actually get into races and with players. Legend by I have to use the 918. Cool. Oh, after this one? Oh, you mean now? Sorry, I didn't see the changeover. I've got a... Whoa, that launch again. I do have a pretty well-tuned 918. The only problem I find with that car... Whoa! Hello. Seb is just facing around the place behind you, Hyper, by the way. Just be wary. I know it's like unbreakable and he can't like destroy us doing that, but still at the same time, yeah, clunking into a solid block of DC'd metal effectively. Oh, that's so not fun. But yeah, I was just thinking as well when it comes to, yeah, like creep in chat, just the fact that if you have 5 accounts, do you have the legend pass 5 times? Because that's costly. Very nice race. RPM red. But yeah, Seb and the other driver were definitely like kind of tugging on the strings of the actual game in terms of the MS. There was a point where he just phased through me. Cool looking car with the blue wheels as well and the blue rims. Look, yeah, definitely quite different looking to my 918. I'll throw my Pagani actually refueling, so I can jump into the 918 and give you a race in that one. I think we've got the same rating. Was yours 4018? No, not in the slightest. Hyper? No, it wasn't you. It was Seb in the background was just like facing in and out through. Good luck with the lab report, Maruk. It's important to do the sciencey homeworky bits first. Hopefully it's all good science. See though, gonna throw the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and yeah, I'll blast out the 918. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Spider. Hopefully. I think so, yeah, because like there's so few bots or such in this, like all the bots just funnel into the other ones. Having a 1-star Tuatara. Even at 1 star, that car is still like it's an impressive enough speed. And yeah, gold things. Somebody with a Hurricane on Scotland. Nope, that's not having any chance of winning this. And whoa, the Vanda Electrics car. That's an uncommon sight in the Switch version. Such a weird looking build of a car. Notice Jeff from RR has been in a bunch of races as well. If you're watching the stream, yo, your presence has not gone unnoticed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just try and sneak by the carnage as people explode into pieces. Oh, that Hurricane with Unbreakable on that thing is dangerous. Just from like, if somebody gets in the lead with it, they can really like use it to block up the track. Even though it's not got the greatest of top speeds, just with Unbreakable, you can't really risk trying to like end up in a collision with the thing. Really is just a pure danger on any of the tracks. Let's go high, bit dangerous, but oh, I think that's gonna be Hyper on my tail. Hello. Oh no, it's not. That's the one of the Aventador J's, I think. Wow. Jeff, why? The exact same time too. That's pretty cool though. Hyper in third place. And yeah, I seen that carnage going on at the start. That was just, yeah, there was like really, really dangerous. Got blocked so many times by hurricanes. Oh! Allison in this race? And yo, Pedro 570. How is the form? Yeah, if you didn't see that, oh yeah, the times are behind chat, by the way. That was very close as a race. It kind of doesn't get much closer than that as a race. Oh no, it's the security from stage 7 in that event. Oh. It's seriously, it's just nightmares about those things. Hello. Trying to work out which one of the 3 emergency services that is. I live... Oh, maybe it's more than one. Sounds like an ambulance. Exact same time bug server couldn't handle out at the time. I think it's just a case of that the server has like an extra digit onto the end of it, Allison, that it like doesn't display to the player, so that it gets it. Yes, on my time, my fuel is finished. Yo, Alphaholic, how are you getting on? And yeah, that was quite the close race. And wait, got blocked. It's doing 360s to block you. So I'm trying to figure out which one of those was Allison. If that was the Jeff one. But hey, new customization pack. And by new customization pack, I mean it's gonna be just trade coins, isn't it? These are all trade coins. Yay, 81 trade coins. Let's see. Got 2 918 fuel, and then the Aventador J. The Aventador J is very good on certain tracks. I really, really like it. Hello, BSBM _. So you can read that name just perfectly. Irish tongue and all. Trying to see, is that a Robbie Rotten profile picture? It is small on my screen. It's either that or a Roblox character. Could be both. Could be a Roblox character of Robbie Rotten. If you're into me and then you know my in-game name is... Oh no. Oh, the SV. I think that looks cool with the lightning down the back of it. Again, that's another one that's like really fun to drive. It's less fast than the J, I think. Don't really like 4-star J. The Aventador J is good, Hyper. It is just a case of like, yeah, on certain tracks it's not fantastic. Blueprints for it do show up all over the place though, which is kind of cool. So you can get those inside a load of packs. I gotta give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boop. But hello to Portugal from Ireland. So I think you're on the same time zone. So should be like 7:30 there also. Let's see. Was that last race? That last race was another Scotland track. And I think Scotland is just to come in the top 3. Gonna crash your Grace lobbies in 360 everyone. That's nice of you, Maruk. Cool. Hyper with the 918 again. Angel, Phoenix, and Big Pern Gaming. Phase I'm trying to drive the Pagani. Yeah, like the Aventador J is a weird car. Like it's definitely, it feels very kind of like wide in comparison to some of the other ones. So like, yeah, against something like a Hurricane, it's going to be at a massive disadvantage trying to like navigate around it. But oh, I think I was inside the boot for a second, Hyper, but hopefully not trading too much paint. But yeah, like the Aventador J, I do like the stats that it kind of has. It's just the shape of the car is always kind of what throws me a small little bit with it. Ah, no nitro to try to launch after you. We go with the Hail Mary. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah! Very surprised that didn't cost me far more. But yeah, I did. It's like, I'll go for the Hail Mary play onto the barrel ramp, but nope. Just, whoa, that one could have went far, far worse. But yeah, Gratz Hyper with the win. That was really cool. Oh, dangerous, dangerous. But yeah, the if you would have missed it out, I think that the end of that race is definitely a sight to behold. I am actually going to, whilst leaving that run on for a second, gonna wait at the finish line and make one of you crash. Ooh. Retired from A9. Our team is Let's Do This. I've seen in that team definitely in game BSBM. I'm just checking my sugar level 1 second. But yeah, the I have no idea how I didn't suffer far, far worse at the end of that last stage. Whoa. But yeah, that was, if you heard me saying it, that was the I'll go for the Hail Mary and wonk. Oh, this game. I definitely should have not been able to keep second place after that. Ooh, Avenger J trying to take out the back wheels in the car. Ah, perfecto. Could either make you guys crash or go alien mode. Which one should I do? Neither. Can't we just be friends? Oh, Legend League. Very nice. Oh, and I have to get off that screen because it's the one that makes the game crash. Retired from A9. Co-leader of Unity. GG. Alien mode. I'm not sure actually what my rating is. If I'm I could be closer to gold than I am getting into Legend League with this. 1-6. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I think, staying around the same all the time. Oh well. So yeah, I'm about 100 away from either side. Hello to 4Y46 exclamation mark smiley face. Man, there's got to be an easier way of saying that name. Smiley. I'll spare you start. I'm going to. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like fun. You can destroy his car. If you're up to the Zenvo, what I might do is change over to something with a bit more kick to see if I can catch up. Force 1 VLF or, yeah, 570. I do like this one for such a tiny little car. Hi, do you still have a spot in TGT? Not at the moment, Sparky Bubbles. We are with a full-on 20 out of 20. But yeah, I'm just gonna draw the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. You could play my game, Marukin. That's target people who can't possibly call you names for doing it. Let's see. Do we? I should still be able to pair up with people from the league above, because, like, yeah, I've definitely gotten a couple of other cars. Ah, cool. Alphaholic, Hyper, indeed, the Zenvo has already won this race. Congratulations, Hyper. Well done. Oh, Aldo Osaka? Anyway, you'll have to let me know how that race got on. Fantastic. I love this game. But how about some Mortal Kombat 11 instead? Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it. Good luck in that race. Not to lose against the Zenfo. Dang it. What I'm going to do is, while you have I just come and see this. This is just a game. What other games have you got? A couple. Most of them, I think. Savatari is home and ready to murder. I'm gonna, while you guys are finishing off that one race, what I do so as not to rush into the next one, I'm gonna do one quick race getting 10 wrecks in the that special event thing. So for other people, apologies, or you can have a really good laugh at this. But yeah, 10 knockdowns in the Trion Nemesis. Yay! This is so much fun. I played the Assassin's Creed game that you play with the pirate ship, Black Flag, and a mate of mine insisted I would like it. I played about the first 2 hours, through all the intro, through all the first missions, till the point where you kind of get the ship as being your own, and I hated it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Let's see. This race, though, this is amazing. If anyone isn't taking part in this special event, by the way, this thing is just like the pinnacle of how good this game works on the Switch. Just for getting your knockdowns. It is, like, I heard people talking about how bad this was, and I kind of thought, like, oh, that's just people being dramatic. There's no way it could be as bad as people were making out. And then when I did the race myself, I did it one time without recording it, and I lost my S just laughing at how the performance gets in it. Like, and even just the case of, like, why it gets so bad. And it's so obviously, like, okay, so I get putting the cop car in here, but they've also added a helicopter just to give that aesthetic of, oh no. Yeah, just to give the aesthetic of, yeah, it being one of the wanted races. But this is just, yeah, a nightmare. And, oh, okay. I'm gonna see if I can get the last, what the heck. When the game goes like this, like, it's so difficult, like, to actually control, yeah, because the inputs just do not count for a second or so when you actually do try and steer away from things. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? It's weird the fact that, like, clicking on a multiplayer... Oh! I know what's going on here. The avalanche is falling down to the left-hand side of the stage, because they figured that would also be a really good idea. And yeah, I can't control this at all. I'm just going to press touch drive. Oh. 10 wrecks. Let's go. Yay! Oh my god. Seriously don't understand what did to the body part designs. For example, Veneno and Cian, if you look at them in the garage, their body parts, yeah, I noticed that. Whoa! Oh no! I forgot to go left. No. Because I don't want to get disqualified from that. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that race is amazingly bad, though. What to do with the body parts? Yeah, I've seen that as well. Assassin's Creed, though, not a fan. Do I play Warzone? That I'm trying to think which game you might mean. There was a WWF Warzone. There was a Warzone 2100, I think it was called, on the PlayStation 1. I played that. To avoid slowdown, you can get out. Yeah, you have to just get out in front. But if you want to do the 10 wrecks, Savitar, you have to go back into the fray. Like, I've done the times, and both of the times where I've done it, I done that in a video once, and it was like 144 or so. And then the other time that I finished it off was like 146. And that's fine if you're out in front. But if you want to get the knockdowns, you can't, yeah, you can't really do it. Kept getting blocked by somebody in a bad connection. GG Hyper. Got to see your brake lights and how to target now the police cars. How do you record on the Switch? Using a Elgato HD60 is the way that I do it. But yeah, I gotta fire back into Unbreakable At least I didn't lose any position rank for that because I guess it was the first time doing it. But yeah, gonna have a race in the 570Z or 570S. My bad. And yeah, I'm gonna give a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Christopher Pegs 2 or Christopher Pegs the second. How's the form? And oh yeah, Don Smith. Oh, welcome to the stream as well. I didn't actually see where you popped in. And Yo Violet. Use them in a race. Your body parts are black, reverted to the same color in case the car was. I know exactly what you mean with that, Violet, because like I have that on the body parts of like say, yeah, like there where paneling of that is incorrect for sure. I don't get why, and like it's one of those things where if my game's not crashing, I'm kind of like, I'm happy enough with that. SC18 is awesome car though. Back in 20 minutes. Cool, Maruk, how's the form? And yeah, good luck with polishing off your work, please. I hope there is no mention of cars and asphalt races in the middle. I'm going to actually check, before starting off the next race for myself, I'm going to check how we're doing with these. 15 races out of 40, 6 left to do in Scotland, and 7 left to win in Cairo. So, yeah, it's those Cairo ones. I don't think I'm going to be getting those in the stream, especially not if Hyper is sticking around, but we'll go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the 570. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hyper. And, yeah. Oh, wait! I did lose position because of that crash. I was 92nd and now I'm down to 116th. Yay, that seems fair. Why don't you claim the club rewards? I have, I think. Turbo Dad. That is an unusual in-game name. And SNR's Rockstar Curado. I don't think that's the person that's alright, my game is restarted now. I feel bad now. Oh wait, I need to turn off thingy. Oh, do not feel bad in the slightest for winning races, man. That's always cool. Really bad start in this. Like, I think if you could get out in front with this, like I would have an easier time, obviously enough. But it's going to be very difficult to try and navigate around traffic in this one, especially on this track. The 570S is a pretty cool car though. It's like, for the size of it, it's very easy to kind of overlook just how fast it actually is. I think it's kind of like got the opposite thing for me that cars like the Genty and the Aventor J have. Because they're so large, it's kind of easy to miss the fact that yeah, they're traveling at great speeds just because of that size kind of masks it a small bit. But this car is capable of a whole lot better than I'm doing currently. What the heck? Dang, that is a really weird race. I'm not sure if that's like my latency or somebody else's in the race. It's very difficult to actually steer. 1 second. Why don't you claim dailies? I do. Always. That's why I have tokens. Yeah. Or have I missed claiming them now? Let me give it a sec. And I will check. Yo, clearer difficulty 21. How's the form? That's a name I don't see too much if I stream, but I see it in YouTube comments and stuff all the time. But yeah, definitely, like, that's why I was like, I will stream slightly earlier and get my missions done. Excuse me, coffee has gone on strange. Let me see. Oh yeah, there is. Oh yeah, so normally when I come in here, I just get the goal combo thing at the start race until like I have all of the other ones done, and then I will please avoid spamming him. Me? Hello. And club rewards. Oh, it would probably just have become available. 1.4 million. Yeah, so it just became pretty much available for, yay, 100 tokens. Woohoo! Sometimes you'll see it where I don't claim club rewards just based on the fact of if it's something like a season where I'll get the I'll get the next reward up in terms of the reputation. Do you know what I'm actually going to use? Did someone say agility car? But yeah, I'm going to give a countdown for this and then explain. But yeah, I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apollo! No, not Apollo. The Hurricane. But yeah, you can often see in videos where like my club rewards are lit up with stuff. And that's just a case of, say, if it's 1.4 million? Club rep? I think like that's where you have to be to get the thing. Seb, who was lagging in a race earlier. And I'm not sure if that was just that race. Scotland, though, so that's pretty cool if I get a top 3 finish in this. Scotland, however, is not cool for a hurricane. Because... Whoa, 2v1 against Max Regera and a Koenigsegg. Good luck, Hyper, is all I can say to that. That's some good kings inside there. The Regera is one of those cars which like has the potential to be very, very, very powerful, but loads of people kind of drive it like S-word, and yeah, don't really get a lot out of it. I feel like it's one of those ones where it's kind of like the Vencer Sart of like the S-Class cars, in the fact that it is very good and it has crazy high speed, but one little mistake and it's all gone. So it's definitely like, it's a cool-ish car, except for the fact that, like I said, that one mistake and it's just race over. I'm thinking, into this race against A-class cars, I need to go up and high in this and hope that I nail this, or else I'm just losing anyway, because yeah, like A-class cars would demolish me on the final corner if I took it just that flatland way around. Whee! Switch to MP2. Golden Cow. MP1 or MP2 was really flooded with I want to say DS bots, but just bots. Anyway, could have came first, but didn't want to. GG, it's hard catching up. Don, were you in this race with me or in the race with Hyper? Yes, good time. For me, like those two cars, on paper, the Apollo N should always be the choice to use, but in reality, I will nearly always pick the Evo Spider. I just think it's such a more enjoyable car to actually drive in rather than the Apollo N, even though the Apollo N has the speed advantage by a mile. And 2-star, yes, go Hyper. That's still a great car. I gotta go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop! And Rogue Noob. Oh, cool. You've been in a good load of races then with me, and I didn't even realize. My apologies, man. I always find it a bit strange because I know the name from comments on YouTube and stuff. So like, yeah, really like, yeah, appreciate all the feedback and stuff that you give on videos. I bumped into the ship. Hopefully that wasn't my bad. 1-star Hurricane, more fun than the maxed out. Cool. Flopageddon, Paulo Lewis. That's a maxed out Chiron. We can take him, Don. I have a feeling that if you go for his left wheels, I'll go for the right wheels. He's got to be gone before we even start. Although at least he starts in last place, but 4-star Apollo N. Yeah, the Apollo is really good. Or the App all allo. Oh, App allo. I get it. One star hurt. Yeah, that definitely seriously a 1v1 versus a plant. The worst thing with that hyper is Flopageddon didn't connect. Was he the one with the He wasn't the one with the Chiron, I don't think. I think this is you and me down against the Chiron. Oh, and he's wah! And he's gone. Oh, this is the one time when I would definitely condone violence against another racer. Is the fact that, like, if we get any chance to connect with that Chiron, like, we have to take it, because otherwise, like, we lose this race. It's as easy as that. But yeah, like, this is one time where I would definitely, like, happily try and punt that into the wall if it was possible. But yeah, that's just a case of, like, oof. Yeah, there's no chance, I think, that we're getting to have that opportunity even. It's kind of cool, though, the fact that, like, the cars are still only about a second or so, or less than a second even, in between each other, when you're talking about, like, an S, a B, and an A-class Aventador. Mostly a second in between. GG, Don. And, Paulo/Lewis, depending on who that is that's playing. Yeah, they're quite cool racer as well, but yeah, that is strange having a race that is the tree. Wonder will that have cost me. It's like when you come last in a race like this, you get a lot of the credit rewards and you get reputation rewards, but if it is third place and it's last, it's always just going to be 10 of the stuff for the actual milestones, which is kind of bad. 2 points. Okay then. Evo is so much better in MP1. The best car ever in Elite. Yeah, it's really enjoyable. The Genetti not queuing with you for some reason. It might be the fact I've dropped down a small bit. Hyper. Let's see. I need to pull back a winner. So with this, would I give it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Boom. I'm definitely still eligible to race against S-Class, considering the golden Chiron that was just in the last race from Lewis. The Genti is a weird car at higher stars, but I still have mine in the a star up state. So, like, it's in that thing where you can press A and star it up if I wanted. But I haven't, I don't have a need to do that with it yet. So, well, I don't think I will have one for a while. But I just said I may as well just, while I'm not doing anything with it, I'll leave it out. Hikaru Shido. Savitar. Weirdly enough, this is one race where it's very likely that, like, that person has encountered the only 2 racers in this game who would actually possibly know that name. I think. Oh, we get the launch on with the. Actually, do you know, I have a fairly confident. I would be confident in this with most other racers, except for Savitar. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to be coming around here to see the tail end of his car. But, like, this thing's agility is absolutely a dream on Osaka. If it wasn't for that corner being a bit on the odd side when it comes to, like, that kind of weird tugging latency feeling that you get there sometimes, as though the car is being, like, pulled back by the spoiler or driving through kind of syrup feeling. Whack! Slightly overshoot the ramp. But yeah, like, the agility cars really have a cool time on this. Let's see. And I'm guessing that whoever is behind can't see the names, because once you separate out into the 2 different ways as well. Oh, I thought that might have been Savitar on my tail, but must have got nudged down inside the tunnel. That is a hard choice. But GG Sav and Hikaru Shido. Fantastic wrestler in AEW. Turbo Dad JML. It's a really cool name. I've wanted to do it for ages, of just put together a video of like some of the names that I've seen in like A9 and some of the multiplayer races, because some people have really, really funny names and really good in like smart names. I think like some of the ones that I absolutely love was Robert the Nitro and Adam the Driver. I just think like, just names like that are always put a smile on my face when I see them in races. But yeah, no, I think like, yeah, it's cool to have like a name that stands out a bit, Turbo Dad, than a name that's just like boring or so. And thank you. It was, yeah, clawing back some of those rank. We go straight away again with the last few unit of this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boop. And JML, that's pretty cool as well that your kids think of you as Turbo Dad. It's not like Slow Dad. There's respect in that name from them. That's good. Schrodinger's car. Is it on the track? Is it wrecked? Is it not? It's won. No, it's lost. Oh well. I hope they actually have the amounts and stuff on that. It's like, well, this is awkward. That's like, there couldn't be two more kind of different cars, the 911 GT3 RS and Agility Machine Max D SV. The question there a while ago though, Golden W Motorsports Fenrir or the Golden Senna? Oh, which one of those would I rather have? That's genuinely, that's a tough one. I couldn't say one or the other as a permanent fixture in the garage. I'd like the Golden Senna just because I love the like heritage and stuff of that car. But the no. But the Golden W Motors would trump it just in terms of usefulness and also kind of in rarity, because like I think I can possibly get my Senna to gold in a while. I just need like one or two more bits for it. But the Golden old multiplayer 1 car, like that's way harder to get now, I think, to get the epics for it and stuff. Like you would need to really I think I was gonna say be lucky, but by be lucky I mean by be lucky I mean pay probably lots of money in an event where congrats Avatar. My club wins either way. But what the heck, I was like overshot the third thing, had to go right, and then just completely wonked it up. Oh, GG though. 2-star Jesco versus Gold Chiron. Nice. GG. It was 98% of it GG, and then I decided to go and check out the stalls and the vending machines around there, because I haven't actually been to Osaka yet, so I just stopped in, checked it out, met some tentacles. Didn't go so well. It was nice to see the 911 at the finish though. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Anyway, let's see. So that's out of fuel. What are we driving next? SLR McLaren? That's pretty good. Hello. See, a name like that's gonna be very difficult for my brain, because we do not have like that. I would say Tune Bor, but I guess it's Teun Bor. Apologies, but hello. Person with presumably German name, I think. Maybe. Force 1 via left though. or the VLF Force 1. That's a car that can get me into Legend League. Let's see. I'm gonna blast one out in this car. This is one that I'm always banging on about. More like turn without the R. So ton. See, turn without the R, but the R is the third letter. Like tune. 4. Maybe. Let's say F1 over both. The F1? I'm lost. I think I missed something. But yeah, I'm gonna throw up the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on this and just see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Do you mean as a car choice for me, Hyper? Because if you mean that F1LM, I don't have it. Because it's not available. Or else, like I said, I've completely missed something. Flop again. Hyper. Dadabot. Lewis and JR Bracing. Oh, both cars. Just scored the true Tara. Don't actually have the Tara yet for MP1. I would probably pick the Jesco though. Just because of the fact that, like, and a few people I've seen chatting on, like, our own Discord server. The SSC. Whoa. One sec. Must not wreck. But the SSC is a very, very capable car. But it seems less insane than the Koenigsegg. Like, the Koenigsegg is just so monstrously fast, but it's like it's a different type of speed. Like in the Jesco, it feels like the car is constantly trying to kind of murder you, whereas the SSC is like it does what you want it to, but like in a weird, in the same way that I'm not a huge fan of the 918 Spider, because like it's a good car, but it's not yeah, like it's not exciting, if that makes sense. I don't know. Whoa. But yeah, it is definitely one where, given the choice between any rating of Jesco and any rating of Tuatara, I would actually take the Jesco just because of that. Oh, ooh, that's a bad parking job. JKW Motors, in my opinion. Yeah, it's like the Senna is pretty tough, but Lewis with the win. Hyper with a DC, or no, just really odd MS. Yeah, I seen your like connection timeout and then wrecked, but then you reappeared on my screen. Very odd. And also it's kind of strange that Lewis's wheels floating just above the ground with that victory screen. Both front left and back right wheels are just floating. Like minus 20 for Hyper. But GG guys, and woo, another 100 tokens. That's another one attempted pack of what you call it, the SSC blueprints. I'll need to actually buy some of those because I'm not at the rank for the next stage of this. So 21 out of 40 complete. And I'm so not sure between like the top cars here. The 1896 is great, but like I didn't spend enough on that during. The Aperta is a great car as well, but it's missing 200 tuning, so that's effectively just a 5-star version of that still. The Pagani is out. Aventor J on certain tracks I'll get mullered. Yeah, it's the Forcer, the 19. Gonna answer chat questions and you're about to wreck. You can still talk. Oh, that's just an Irish thing. I go with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Go! I think some Irish people probably still talk, well, when they're asleep, and when they're drunk, and maybe after they've died, there's probably just coffins just chatting away. I definitely think the talking ability is Irish. And yeah, like I said, my setup is kind of, it's a little bit strange, but I now have it moved around a small bit in such a way that my the two screens that I use. Oh, cool! Street Rampage's Mar, Savitar, Raoul 7, Esnes 143. But yeah, the screens that I use now, I try to make it so that the screen with chat on it is slightly up closer, so I don't have to look down as much. Also, yeah, it's slightly off screen, but I play using a projector, which I upgraded not too long ago to an actual nice, I got a gaming one. So the latency with that was quite noticeably coming down. So, oh, yeah. It's a handy enough setup for playing some games and streaming. And some people got really badly cut out by that first thing, including our Savitar, I think. Come on, car, build up the nitro. Oh, this Force is one that I wouldn't pick. If I knew it was going to be Osaka, I wouldn't choose this car by choice. But that said, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's really, really kind of a bit of a pain to try to rope in the... Oh no. Rope in that speed and get it to actually like properly go down straight. What the? Racer goes behind, Racer goes in front. But yeah, so like the only main weakness with this car is the fact that it doesn't tend to generate nitro really well. And then if it gets caught out like there where I rolled over the footpath a tiny bit, it's just a case of like it just drops so straight back down. Ay. And yeah, Savitar and Raoul were also in the Force one, and all golden as well. Golden, but we lost horribly to a 918 and a B class by Esnes. GG. Sometimes you just, no, I tend not anyway to that's Doobie blocking. And yeah, GG goes, cool, working towards the next two blueprints now for the ZR1. It's like, I think they'll be the first two blueprints for that car, but still, it's like one of those things where it's just a long grind. Yeah, it needs 36 of them, so I just need 18 more seasons of multiplayer so that I can get that. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try the Aventador J, because why not? And yeah, we can go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. The thing is, like, obviously, yeah, like Hyper, you can't 360 knockdown in this, but if you're using something like the Hurricane Evo especially is dangerous for it. Like just how maneuverable that car is to try to get in front of people and like clunk them into walls and stuff like that. It's very, very dangerous. Street Rampage, Savitar again. Hyper back in the race. And Marco DCI raced loads of times. I think this is one of my first times actually racing with them in my own club. And yo, Michelle, how is the form? Welcome back from school. I'm just doing the 40 races required for the Legend Pass Episode 6 quest, which is just complete. Wah! Oh no. I am sorry if I've clunked people out of the way. I definitely, like, it's such a weird start to this race in Tunnel Jam, but what was I saying? Yeah, thankfully this is just complete 40 races in multiplayer and not win them, so I said I may as well just have a blast and do it live with some of the community, and everyone can get this quest done and laugh at Storm's woeful driving at the same time. I don't know, I'm bringing it back. I can feel it. Oh no. cut across with the shockwave. Ooh. I'm kind of missing the slipstream smaller from the last season. That made the MP1. Ah, no! I ate S on the corner. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Whoa! Savitar with the win. No, I'm kind of happy, but at the same time, I'm like, one of these races, you're gonna be in a Chiron. Violet, fuel back, but scared to race because of too many maxed out A-class cars. Like, it's still early in the season, Violet. Like, there's no... Unless you've maxed out all the milestones, I wouldn't be too scared ever of racing. But yeah, Grat, Avatar, and Hyper with the 1-2 combo. Whoa. The 918 taking the Fenner Motorsport. And Seb's laggy Aventador J. But yeah, nice race though. And like, yeah, Aventador J, it's a fun car at least to have a race in. It's one of those ones where I'm never going to get too upset if I don't win in that. But at the same time, check 15 minutes until I be confident of a win. Let's see, I got to give that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again straight away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. The Bugatti Chiron Hyper, that's like a great car. If you get your garage level up, the blueprints start appearing for that in the Legend store. Happy to wait you. Relin from LSP, which I always just see as Lumpy Space Princess. I'm not sure if that's what that's meant to be or not. Axe Old T. Egoista time. Very nice. Are you going to tune up the Valhalla? And I will see the rest of that whilst I take this straight. But that looks like a question about the next season. And I'm not sure yet what my plan is for this one, because it really does depend on the pack opening that I get for the Chuatara. Because that's one thing, it's like, I know that car is good, but I mentioned, and I mean, it's good, it's like exceptionally good. Like, that car is absolutely, yeah, it is a king of speed. Whoa, what? Hate that in this game. Just like in the middle of a ramp. See, that's the thing, I don't mind if you do a bad corner and explode or so. But when you're driving in the air and that person is directly in front of me just stops dead for a second, my car will impact into them in the air and then they just reappear a bit forward again. That's less fun because there's not much you can really do about that. You can report them for having bad MS, which literally does nothing. Are you going to try and tune up the Valhalla to a high star when it comes out? I'm not sure. Sparky Bubbles. I will have to see, because like, yeah, with me it's more a case of like how the car actually kind of feels and drives and stuff like that. The Bailey Blade looks like a shoe. It does, and not a pretty shoe. It's like there's far nicer shoes than that. The Bailey is one as well that I mentioned this in a few videos, but like, keep in mind the Bailey Blade, fast shoe. Most shoes are fast, but yeah, the Bailey Blade, that is a car as well that gets a fairly significant increase to the handling. So while it's kind of meh at the moment, that car gets less meh, slightly less meh, definitely, with that handling coming into play. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the more like a fast. Oh, is that a slug? Or is that a boat? Ah, it's a boat. Everybody wrecked, so you won. Default! The 2 best words in the English language. How do you know about upcoming special events? The global version of this game, June, is like yeah, it's 1 year almost to the day ahead of the Nintendo Switch, and the events follow very, very close, with the exception of one or two where there's like licensing issues. The great boaty shoe. I wonder if you could get custom shoes that were in the shape of the Bailey blade. I'm sure you probably can. Go with a whoa, are my chats lagged a tiny bit? You go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoo! I mean, go! Chuatara is a boat. I'm pretty sure that's what the icon is. But like, yeah, it's one of those things where, like, it's the same for most things in this game. It's like the Koenigsegg Regera is an incredibly, incredibly fast car. But if it's not your, it's a stiff boat. Boat? Boot. Boat? Could be boat. Bones, Mar, and Savitar, though. And Ken with a smiley face? Oh, is that Ken from chat? The way that thing is written with characters, I didn't actually get that, but I know there is a Ken in chat. And yo, man, Monty. Stiff boat. How is the form? And just said I would. Yeah, for anyone who's joining the stream just now and going like, wait, this is an early stream, and also Storm is streaming. What's going on? Yeah, I said that there's that mission for do 40 multiplayer races, and yeah, why not do that live? Other than the fact of getting mullered by some absolute legends of this game. Yeah, ah! Hello, Savitar. Oh, I will try and avoid traded pain. Somebody fell off the cliff though, so that's always handy. No. Ah! Whoever that is that's behind me is really handy, because they what? No. That's handy now. Oh my god. I don't even get to see the name of the person who's trying to murder me. Both. Dang it. I have to save the end of that because that was just classy. Oh. Regera is a beetle. Beetle? Oh yeah, like the insect. Yeah. Congrats, Ken, on the win, but I got like saved at one point by the person, yeah, Bones, and then yeah, just like absolutely like mushed into the train at the end by them. Bentley Continental, the boatiest boat of all the boats. Is that in Asphalt 9 later on, the Bentley? Dang it. Let's see though, how many more races to go? I think it should be up around the 25 mark-ish now, maybe 25. And need 5 more in Scotland in the top 3, and 7 still in Cairo if they pop up. If they do, cool, and if not, also cool. I think I'm good for using the Aventor J though. It's not really, it's like, it's a grand car if you're focusing on yeah, kind of like, yeah, really focusing on stuff. But I'd say I'll go for this guy instead, the SLR McLaren. Continental GT is, oh cool, British season. Gonna be streaming later. I need to go now. I was thinking probably either Monday or Tuesday, providing depending on what stuff pops up, Sparky. Because yeah, Mark would be streaming tomorrow, I think it is, if I have the days of the week correct. Yes. And Sunday I tend to be generally quite busy. So yeah, I won't be around tomorrow unless I'm streaming early. And yeah, wouldn't be on Sunday either. I'll just be chucking up a video probably on the pack unlocking for the SSC, because yeah, I'm obviously going to be upgrading that for a small bit. No gold cars anymore. Peace out, indeed. And yeah, GG for races if you're jumping into stuff. 3 special event for the free tokens. Yeah. Oh, I still have to do some more races in that awful thing, but I'm gonna just power through the 15 of these and see if I can up my pace a bit. But in races, position 199 in races, and also on the track would be good. Oh, Marco in the thing, and that LSP, is that meant to be Lumpy Space Princess, or is that something I'm missing drastically? Because I just see that and I do think of that thing from Adventure Time. But I'm not sure if that is what that's meant to be or not. And somebody's getting DC'd. And it's not me for a change. I really like that skin that came with the SLR McLaren though. It's really like, it's kind of close to the colors that I use myself on most of my cars. Oh, and there's my club mate gone, so I just lost my wingman. No. Does this car wall ride? No. And apparently that person's Pagani refuses to also. That's nice. It's always weird when you see another racer like in a position where they're clearly wrecking and then they're not. But like say in that scenario where I was, it's like, yeah, that was obviously not what that person was experiencing at the time, but it did mean the fact that my game had my car like sitting on the boot of theirs, which I'm just gonna pinball in blue nitro state. It's easier because the this portion of the track, especially when somebody's DCing actively right now, it's very, very difficult to control. We managed to start off with a 5-person race and then get all the way down to a 3-man race by the finale of that. Ha! People just dropping left, right, and center. But yeah, when that UMADI person DC'd, the game server just like absolutely choked out on that. But yeah, the Mercedes-Benz SLR, like that as a B-class car is really, really nice. Wasted 1,320 tokens on the Chirtara key pack and regretted. Yeah, Michelle, they are. It's like Hyper is saying, they are just a complete scam. Really, they're not. It's just completely stacked the deck kind of against the player. I would not recommend going for those. You can get lucky, but somebody was breaking it down the fact that like it would appear that it's less likely to get the key from inside those packs than getting a jackpot from the actual things. 2 of my club mates got the SSE, but yeah, it can be lucky, but then you have to think like how many of the people in your club didn't get the key, and you know they won't, like people are very slow to kind of usually say, oh, I wasted loads and other things. I will have a key and 4 stars. Oh, bam, you have the Legend Pass car and the Bailey at 3 stars and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. 8,100. Hope it just needs to be at 3 stars as well, doesn't it, to get all of the requirements, I think. So it's not too bad because it's like 40 blueprints and then about another 40 or so, and 9k account. Yep. Yeah, just always remember the fact of how much Gameloft wants to charge for tokens when it comes to spending something. So like, it's one thing to say like, oh, this is just going to be like 2,000 tokens, but just remember, if you go into the shop, 2,000 tokens is going to cost you about 60 or so euros. You'll 100% this season. Ah, nice one, Bam. I think I'm in the exact same position, unless I've drastically made some horrific mistake. I should be fine to get it, but realistically, the SSE is just a reward for people with Legend Pass and who've been playing it since launchy kind of thing. Yeah, with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, SLR. 47k tokens for the British season. Yeah, the British season is probably one that I'm gonna be like starved of tokens coming in there. There we go. But I'm not sure really. Like it's one of the ones where I've looked forward the least to stuff. Le Croissant, Zarl, Archieto, Rogue Noob back in the races. Yeah, Don said, "Yo, how are you doing, mate?" JC the Champs, and who was in my, I think was it the SC18 Grand Prix with me, possibly? And, is Michelle in this race? Did I miss a name? So this is Scotland stage, but I need a top 3 finish in Scotland. So I'm afraid I've got some bad news for other racers. Oh, and that bad news is that I'm not completing this quest, I think. I wonder if that was me knocking over Timber's car. Le Croissant has wrecked, so 5th place. JC has wrecked, 4th place. Come on, guys. I need one of you to do that thing. No chance, I think. It's a shame because if this was like any regular season, I'd have the ability that like somebody would probably have KD'd someone else up in front. But yeah, that's just not happening there. And wow, the Hurricane taking a win on that. Wow, that's cool. Don with 3rd place. That's nice. And Michelle, what was your in-game name? I was just gonna check, by the way, if that was my bad that destroyed Timber. I think it might have been. But yeah, seen like a wreck just after I had a clash with someone. It's like, it's one of those things where I usually am rather clean with stuff, but if I did, oh no, I don't think that was my bad. Oh, that's my car. No, they seem. Oh. Oh, Michelle is Le Croissant. Indeed, I should have known that. French, naturally. My bad. And JC the Champs was ramming me like crazy and wouldn't stop. That's not appearing in chat for some reason, but I can read it because there's another word inside there, Michelle. It's all good. You said JC the Champs is a bad guy. I get those messages true, but like there's a little inbuilt filtery thing that like will try and stop them if they have a little bit of profanity in there. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna throw another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 straight away with this one. 3, 2, 1, go! And Joe, hello. How's the form? I've raced you so many times and not realized it was you. Yeah, me too as well, actually. When people have names like that. You are man. Cookie. Your man, Cookie? Le Croissant, Rogue Noob, Savitar, and I missed the last 2 people. Yo, Cedric. Lots of people are jumping on now because I think, yeah, this is the time when the States kind of wakes up and goes, hey, is anyone streaming? Oh, yeah. This is different. But yeah, I've been streaming for a while. I'm just doing those, the Legend Pass quest of race 40 times in multiplayer. And if anyone's been here the entire evening with me, that's cool. And for anyone joining in now, I think I'm into about the final 10 races or so. But yeah, I'd say since there was a mission to be done, why not do it live? And yeah, that name, the person from the Italian club went for the forced barrel roll off that ramp. And like, that is a cool thing to do. But if it goes wrong... Oh, they're disconnecting. Because yeah, if it goes wrong, it's just really, really gonna go wrong. Sorry for the traded paint, Michelle. I think we both didn't come out too badly from it. Wah! Hello. How you doing? How's it for? Hello. Just like nudge, nudge, nudge. Oh my god, there's everywhere. Hi, 7:30. Jeez. How many people went across the line in that same second? Ignore that. I saved it with a cookie, though. Thank you for the cookie. I could really use a cookie. No, why don't I have cookies? The typo. A cookie is never a typo. That's all good. A GG, everyone. Yeah, but like 114.5, 114.7. If you can't see that, 1 second, I'm gonna get rid of the chat. Yeah, so when people come to being close, myself and Savitar, again with the same time going over the line. That's like not the first time that's happened in a multiplayer race even. And yeah, Le Croissant with like a 0.03 seconds. That's crazy, the fact that like 4 of us went over the line in the same 0.2 of a second. Really, like, yeah, GG. And sorry about traded paint on that. It's just a case of, yeah, I think when you have that many racers in on top of each other, there's not much you can do other than there's going to be traded paint. Just be grateful, I guess, that we don't have to pay. And I didn't even see Bam Monty in first place with the Pagani GC, man. That's really cool. You were just like, no, I'm not taking part in this craziness. Goodbye. I'll be out in front winning. Slow down for you, but instead slow down for the yeah, all 4 of us just collided with each other. There we go. Some croissants from Hyper for Michelle. And yeah, cool. I'm almost at those awesome 2 blueprints for the ZR1. So those things are really going to make a huge difference in my life. My position in this is just going down further. Has it been 15 minutes, by the way? Do I have... Ooh. Pagani has come online. It's time to get back some of that rank, I think. Maybe. Let's see, though. I have like 3 windows open on the screen and I have to reopen them in the right order so that they're on top of each other. How many more races to 40? Let's see. 12 and 5 in Scotland needed in the top 3 and still 7 in Cairo because I've not done well in Cairo. Cookie. Now we go with that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pagani cookie. Thank you for the cookie. That was a really good idea. Whoever brings cookies into chat, you are both good and evil. Savitar, Bam Monty, Snake Man is definitely not the first race that he's been in, or Archiato. So if you guys are in chat, hello. I'm having a cookie and coffee while somebody DCs at the start of this race. What I should be doing is thinking which version of Rome this is. This is the one that goes left, because I've made that mistake so many times today. This is the one that goes left. It goes left. It goes left. Watch me go right into a wall. Hello. See, I think the issue is because I tend to go up here and onto the really safe path. Which you can do with one hand as well, because you don't need to be with your hand on the controller for this portion of the track. You can just line it up nicely. You just need to be back on for that nitro. But yeah, I just keep going the wrong way and mistaking which way I'm going. Snake Man, why? No. There's like how many racers directly behind me in this? That's not good. But yeah, like on certain portions of the tracks, like if I'm ever in a blue nitro state, I normally don't have my second hand on the controller because you don't need to have that there. Definitely do not need to be using the accelerator in a blue nitro state. Second. Yeet. Did you enjoy the cookie? Half of it. And second place, I'm happy enough with that, considering that I slightly messed up a tiny bit. Snake Man with the win, and the other gold. The other gold Pagani. Jeez, I didn't actually realize how many Paganis there were in that stage. But yeah, taking the podium spot, Bam Monty, and then Savitar with the following up in the lead. Hyphen cookie. Let's see. Cool. ZR1. That's just what was needed. Cookie. It's not quite a cookie. It's a weird thing. Took and last for nearly the whole race. Pulled it back to a podium finish. That's really cool. And ZR1 on the way towards the next star, but unless I actually get like more of the milestones, I hate the fact that you have to scan through every single one if you want to see them. But yeah, unless I get more of the milestones, I'll probably get that platinum pack, but I can't see me going, because the next place that I could get it from is Legend 1 at 25k, and I can't see me doing that in a single week. Maybe. We'll see. Bro, says Hyper. There's no cookie. I got the message. The cookie was had. We go with I'm gonna count down straight away again for this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cookie. Only way to get the Pagani blueprints is in premium packs. I think it appears in the Legend store. Possibly. Inigo, Street Fighter, Dragon Arrow, and Carlos Savada? Guys, where's my wingmen? These are strangers. Oh, and this is New York. Help! I'm in New York City with 4 strangers. I'm sure this is the plot of about 10 movies. Some of them might be X-rated. Let's see how we get on here. Pagani, again though, like this is one... It's always one of those cars where I never feel like, oh, this is the wrong choice for this track with this car. Because, like say, if you end up with the Evo and you're in, like one of the, like Shanghai or the Himalayas, and you're in the Spider, like you're in trouble from jump. Why? But yeah, with this car, it's just a case of like you always kind of have, there's a chance to win. Like it doesn't exactly have huge advantages on any particular tracks, but at the same time, it's always going to be fairly competitive into on most tracks, as long as that. Why again? That's so daft. Like, I get the idea of wanting to ram somebody, but like at the point where it has been twice in this one race where like people ran me into a wall at a way that destroyed their own car. It's like, why? GG everyone from the other. Yeah, I think Maruk and some other people gathered together inside the thing. Yeah, like that. the dragon arrow person just like taking me and cleaning into the wall. It's like, yay, you wrecked us both. So instead of getting first and second, we get third and fourth. Everyone loses. Yeah. Oh well, 70 points more towards the thing, and still that mission is complete 40 races. It's not win 40 races. GG's over there. I take it the other races are wrapping up as well, so I will have one more piece of cookie. And then rock with another Pagani. I genuinely, I wish I could give that answer though, in chat, because I can't even click on. If you click where it shows, like where my cursor is there in the top left hand side, if you click on that when it's just the icon, it'll tell you where the cards and blueprints and stuff are available for it. So say like if I look at this SC18, like as long as you can get blueprints for it, it'll tell me where they could be gotten. Like the SC18 will just be like, this card's only available during special events, but you know, I can't get them actively. But if you check that out, it might tell you where your you might find some blueprints for the Pagani, because I cannot recall if that appeared in the Legend store. But yeah, I'm gonna give the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for another Pagani. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Yeah, the hyper. It is just like if you see the angle that he took going into me, unless it was really unfortunate and he was trying to go straight down there and go around at the end, but it looked genuinely like that was just a case of like T-boning to the side of my car, and like after doing it, he just took me into the wall, and then yeah, obviously like wrecked themselves. Bam Monty, Dan, but not Don, and Saviter, and Notorious's Scotty as well. I'm seeing a person called Scott chat on some of the videos I put up. Not sure if that's the same person or not. There's a cool track. This is one where, like, in any single player event, I would happily hit that barrel roll ramp on the left hand side. In multiplayer, because you kind of get that shudder of bad MS and bad frame rate, more so as people like come down through all those tables and chairs and stuff, I tend to generally avoid that first barrel roll in MP, just because of the fact that, like, yeah, it has that danger element of like you're going to get a pretty bad performance hit there, and if that catches you, if that catches you poorly, this is weird. I'm trying to figure out who that is that's on my tail, because I know alright, so it's not Saviter. But yeah, if it catches you poorly while you're barrel rolling, it's like you're absolutely doomed. No, this is fine. No! When I had the nice save and everything, and Danny still just takes the third place. Oh well, it's not. Yeah, by 0.1 of a second. Congrats, Bam, on the win with that one, and Savitar with second place in the Pagani's as well. You're becoming a very popular car. Oh, cool. Legend League. So, what S-Class car are you going to blast us with in the next race? Let's see, 2K. I think I must have probably about 10 races now to go. Maybe. Oh, 9 races to go. I don't think I'm going to be getting to Legend. Grats clear. Into Gold League. That's, like, it's one thing. It's just always a case of, as long as you're kind of playing and having fun where you are, I just always think, like, just be happy with that. I put up a video of my Grand Sport run. Very kind of torn on that, because I think that'll get knocked out. Well, it won't get knocked out of the top 5%, but I love that car and that race, but like I don't know, do I go for a top 1% run in that? Or do I not? Because like I have another there's an actual other car hunt riot video on my channel, which is 3 seconds faster than that. But I so know the fact that I'm not kind of giving it the all with that. Doing some multiplayer too, says Bam. I would try and switch it up because if you haven't gotten into a race yet, Bam, I'd try it again and see, since there's a few more people up and awake and stuff like that, and just check. Like I genuinely kept getting just bot races, but jump over and try like a multiplayer 2 race and try 1 or 2. I legitimately just got just completely bot races in the nearly every attempt in the runs earlier. But yeah, go with a 5 4 3 2 1 countdown on this and see if people are ready with a stingray attempt. But you see 5 4 3 2 1 stingray. And the Misterons got to Legend League an hour ago, but ran out of gold cars to use. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like if you're just playing to kind of have a bit of fun, especially if it's earlier in the season and stuff, it is just one of those things where cool. And Hyper is jumping over. But yeah, see, look, I end up in a race with like a full lobby, but I don't recognize a single person here. And I'm just thinking, like, is this literally going to be 100% bots? Which, yeah, sucks in comparison. Like, I'd much rather a lobby with, like, less players. That's why it's really cool to see, like, the DSs taken out of MP1. Just because of the fact that now you actually have full player-based lobbies in there. Whoa, this car is weird. But I'll know straight away. Yeah, like from I think all of the dots on the minimap behind me, like even at this like league, it is just a case of nothing but bots in the race at me. Which is that like it's good if you're racing the races yourself. Like say, because I know that Bam was changing over and hadn't raced anything yet in this. Like it's cool, but from my stuff earlier, yeah, like I had difficulty matching up with anyone from chat, and also I kind of hate this car small bit. Let's see. I think I'm taking first handily enough in this too. I wonder, is there actually a yellow dot on my tail at all? I don't know. You know, what I can do is I can put that controller down, put it in touch drive, and I can finish off this piece of cookie. Yay, cookie. Have errands to do today. Haven't had time to play MP2 yet. Yeah, I just said like I would may as well just play some games, get the 40 missions done. Because I was making that video for the I usually do the episodes of things. I did. There is one cool part in that as well, which was the Pro League, the apply for import parts portion of that video. I would recommend for anyone of my channel to watch because they're pretty good import parts. But I'm gonna change back over to the Platinum League again because yeah, I'm guessing people probably ended up in the same thing, which is just lobbies. Federal election. Oh, that sounds like some serious adulting work going on, Bam. And awesome that you voted. I always say, I'll never question if somebody is like voting one way or the other on stuff. It's just always cool that like people actually take the thing and vote and actually do that portion, because it's pretty important. I always feel that if somebody like votes and they like lose or so, then they can complain. But if someone complains and they don't vote about certain things, it's like, yeah, well, you should have voted. But I'm gonna do a 5 4 3 2 1 in the Pagani again though, to switch to my main account. You need just a one account. But we'll go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. And I'll be doing a few more races anyway, Hyper. So, I think is it 7 or 8 to go. I'll try and like power through some of these. Probably be Pagani and then maybe the Evo Spider, if I remember to use up the last fuel unit from that, because I might have had one left in there. And yeah, I appreciate the company, guys, and hopefully people are enjoying some multiplayer action of kicking my car's rear end. Danny was in a few of the races, and Savitar on Osaka Refined Finish. Cool track. I like the ending. Like the ending of this one is dangerous when you have the narrow run along those kind of pipe things, and really sucks if there's any kind of bad MS. But I don't know. It kind of still in touch drive. I do like it when you've got a race that's like kind of dangerous to the end a small bit. Let's see. Can I leapfrog over some racers here? The only thing that's absolutely nightmare though with this stage, and well, it's not too bad on this version of Osaka, I guess, is the fact that like on Osaka and San Fran, they've both got variants of the track where you divide off from the other racers, and then you're left not seeing who it is that's actually in front of you. Danny, no. Last corner to see if we win or lose this. But like, yeah, like on this portion of the track, I think it is cool that there is like a kind of still a bit of game to play with the little ramps and stuff like that. Main YouTube account. Oh, okay. But yeah, congrats to Danny. Yeah, Danny. The text just slightly hidden in behind. And yes, Avatar with the third place finish. Diamond didn't exactly like that. He DC'd, I noticed, in part of the race earlier on. BRB. I'm just gonna give one quick check just to see. Is it 7 races to go? So yeah, so I've got the 2 Pagani, and yeah, the Hurricane is refueled as well. So unless if I can get up to the legend, that would be cool. I don't think so somehow, but if I can, I'm gonna just do Pagani and then some Hurricane, and then I will have my 40 races complete. So that's pretty cool. And again, many GGs to people who have watched along and joined in races and such. Hope people are having a cool start to the weekend, hopefully. Start to the weekend. Note to self, pay rent. Yes. Speaking of adulting things, I don't think I can quite set up a YouTube stream from being homeless outside, but I mean, you never know. I've got my mobile phone. Seb back in a race. Dragon Arrow, who is the person who put me into the wall, but I mean, I can't, like, that's normally where I would give somebody a receipt for doing that in the next race, but I can't really do it here because, there's no way to, like, clock somebody in a way that doesn't endanger your own car. And then it's like, I always try to remember that old phrase of like, an eye for an eye makes everyone blind. So sometimes it's best to just leave bygones be bygones, or you'll just end up taking each other out a second race. I'll just go with my pure racing skill and come third. Now we'll see. I don't have to win in New York. I don't think I got any Cairo stages this evening. Or if I did, I definitely didn't win them, I think, because I needed 7 wins to start, and I'm pretty sure I still just need 7 wins. Eep. It's like New York is one of those tracks though. It's like there's a lot of variety in this, but I kind of have the feeling like I'm already kind of getting a lot more familiar with a load of the different layouts of it. Just some bits and pieces are a small bit odd, like the way this track, like it goes a small bit left on the first thing and a small bit right on the second. You get the same track exactly in the B class elite contest at the moment, and there was one of the races where I went wrong. Here we go. My alt is for my phone only. Alt accounts in YouTube, alt accounts and thing. Is that the star from Super Mario Galaxy though as the profile picture, so that's cool. And yo, you can sub twice and you can like twice or dislike twice. Don't do that. I'm not sure actually how much that difference it makes on things, because I think YouTube is a bit like interactivity is cool, but yeah, I do really appreciate the thumbs up and stuff I see in some of the videos. And wow, that car is incredibly yellow there. I didn't actually go into the leaderboards for that, but I don't think there was anyone in that race from chat, with the exception of the person who took me out. But no, I'm not going. Oh, I think I might have subbed to me. Oh, that's not good, Violet. I had that exact thing happen once before and ended up really badly yeah, in a coma. So that wasn't cool. What I have now for it is these. Can't recommend that enough if you're a diabetic. An echo pin. And like, yeah, you take insulin with that, but at the end of this pin now, it actually reminds you how much insulin you've had and how long ago, because it just remembers on the pin. Awesome bit of kit. Let's see though. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna give up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on my last Pagani Kayla leg. No, MP2 is just kind of really filled with bots, and it's very hard to organize a lobby of people from chat. But yeah, I'm gonna give that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. I'm not gonna sub because I already have and can't sub again. Oh! Yay! You rock! I appreciate that too. That's like, yeah. The subs is a thing that YouTube is definitely interested in when that goes up and down. It's like, oh, did you put something silly on your thing? Ah, cool. Allison, Snakeman, Savitar, Tom, there was in chat, and Archiato. I'm not sure if they just happen to be playing or yeah, lining up in games, but yo, Alison at the click. Oh, I mentioned this actually to HS Mark, and he said he already has one. But I know that quite a lot of people play Pokemon Sword and Shield on the Switch. If anyone who plays that would want, I actually got some of the code things for the Gigantamax building Pokemon that's in the event that's ongoing in that game at the moment. So if anyone would like a code for that, courtesy of GameStop, yeah, say my channel in partnership with GameStop. But no, I have some friends who work there, and they just literally said that if I wanted some of the code thingies. But yeah, if anyone is interested in that Gigantamax Pokemon, just give a shout, and yeah, I can send along a yeah, the DLC code for that if you have Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm trying to remember the name of the Pokemon, but he's the one that's a gigantic building. I can't imagine there is that many that are a gigantic building. And oh, that corner. It's so weird like that. I think there must be some aspect about that corner which like impacts people's latency. Because like it didn't get me there, but if you notice, the racers in front got slowed down and pulled into each other, and like it's happened to me so many times. I was literally talking about that in that corner exactly in chat on Discord, in the fact that yeah, it's like so crazy that like the way you get caught up there in the corner. Not taking it again. I know I took it. Hi Storm, it's been a while. Yo! Join you in the next countdown, Hyper. Cool! Yeah, a wide dress frog. It's a really cool car. Yeah, I genuinely love that one. Snake Man with second place in that race. Allison taking... got bumped by someone, left the track. It looked really awkward that like there was a few collisions in that. Sorry if I was any part of it. And yeah, because I seen there was like a lot, and in my screen it looked like people were like kind of getting roughed around the place with things. But yeah, GG's across the board. Savitar getting into some trouble as well. Let's see. Yay! Card pack. Will I get some more ZR1 blueprints? Yee. That's the one. Ah, cool. 2 more blueprints for that. So now it'll take me only 16 more seasons of multiplayer 1. And yes, it is Duraludon. That is the guy exactly. With like little clouds and stuff around there. But yeah, I was gifted some DLC codes for that. If anyone is interested in the Pokemon, you can either shout in chat or so, or else give us a message on Discord and I can send on a code for it, because I got a handful of them. And only happy to share the love. GG's, Allison, at the same time. One thing that I think is awesome about this car, because of like the weird like side trims to it and just how wide that looks around all the wheels and stuff, is one thing. It's like you can see this from the back in the fact that it's got the tiny little fin that comes up and down. One thing that I think is always cool and weird that they included it in this game. But yeah, this is one of the few cars that has like a mobile front fin thing, which comes up at speed, and when you're braking. But like you don't see it effectively ever, because you're always going to be viewed from behind the car. I think they just mean like the extra, like you know those dresses that have a metal wire frame underneath them. It's like the way the wheels come out over the arches a small bit on this one. It definitely kind of get that. Yeah, it's definitely more rounded out than it needs to be. But yeah, really cute car. Let's see though. I was going to use the Hurricane Evo Spider, but has anyone got a suggestion of people in the chat if you want to have a race versus a specific car? And I can I'd happily go with a choice from my garage. I have the majority of cars, with the exception of the Super Leggera and the Den Audrey. That one, the Vanda Electrics car. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I've been on Mario since the Game Boy and the DS. There's a rumor of the Game Boy games coming to the Nintendo Switch. Through the same thing that brought NES and SNES, so it'd be really cool to see Super Mario Land on that. I really love that game. Just a do 918. Yosh! I'll have a 918 fight. We got lost and moved houses. Oh, on the upside, like the Wii is one of those consoles that there is. It was a joke. That works too. But yeah, the Wii is thankfully one of those systems where like there is 100 million of them or so in the wild. But I'm gonna give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. I cannot see them bringing Pokemon Red and Blue, just because of the fact that like I think when they're trying to sell Pokemon games to people, they're gonna be that brilliant diamond and amazingly expensive pearl. It's not gonna be just here is red and blue, because they know that like the nostalgia people will just go into that Game Boy app and play like red, blue, gold, and silver, and like, well, yellow more so, but forever, and won't buy the new games. Let's see. Snake Man from the Italia and Rome, capital of the world. So, one Aventador J to defeat. I think. This might be a promotion race for either of us. Oh, it was just. I think it's just down to the bubbliness of the car. Or is Snake Man DCing? Oh, he isn't. It's really awesome if you get a 1v1 race and the other person DCs. You just get like an immediate victory for free. Oh no 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 no. Yeah. This is fun. Like just completely nightmarish physics. Just yeah, I realized it from that first corner, but like absolutely terrible connection to the other racer. And wow. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Anyway. But yeah, I hate that sometimes where it's like you really just have no kind of control over the car when you're pulling into stuff like that. And yeah, I'd realize it straight away on the first turn. I was like, pull left. And yeah, car just like decided to like turn about a second and a half after. And then yeah, like hit that ramp, and I was just like, oh, I know this is just doomed. Well, it's one of my 40 complete. I was gonna say it. If I've got a quest to do 40 of a thing, it's like, I didn't win. I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah, I was saying it like that could be a promotion for the Snake Man. So if he is watching, that's cool. But like it can be a bunch of things. It can be the other racers in your game. It can be your own connection, and of course, it can also just be the like Gameloft servers themselves. There we go. Nice finishing off of fairly cold coffee, but there's a pretty good insulated things. What? Wait. Did I miss something? What? I'm genuinely curious. Did you... If that person is in chat... But... What? Because that person's definitely racing. They must have stopped. That's skim. in touch drive while drinking coffee. He stopped at the line at... Oh, I didn't even notice. So, I am guessing in that case, if you were watching, thank you. But yeah, it was just like, okay, I would normally try and race to bring it back a bit, but like, yeah, that's definitely one where I was just like, oh no, this is just like, I'm not gonna pull back a thing, because, yeah, but that is really not expected, because I was just like looking away. I was like, huh? Wait. Oh, that's very lucky that he didn't get like auto shunted forward, because yeah, that I would have expected that to happen, because that is really cool, but like so not needed. If anyone's ever in a race versus me and I get KD'd or something, just like it's cool. I don't mind. He's probably thinking like, It's taking him forever. Thank you, sir. Might bring me one closer to using an S-Class car. You legend. That was definitely not the outcome I expected from that race. See, this is the reason why I say the Asphalt 9 Legends community is quite cool. In places. But yeah, that was really cool. Yeah. So, Savitar said the 918. Any other suggestions of a car? Because like I said, I think there's about maybe 3 or 4 races. Round of applause. Oh, my cat just woke up. Sorry. Oh no, I'm going to get invaded by cat. But yeah, it is cool to see. But yeah, any other recommendations of a car from whichever? And I will hit it up because yeah, 4 more races to go. If anyone has a preference of something. If it's something that's something useful, that would be cool. But I don't mind, like, if people want to have a... Ooh. Evo. Yes. Not touch drive Evo. But yeah, we can go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Stingray is just gonna be like me versus bots and ye versus bots probably. We go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Evo. And yeah, I'd try one in the Force One VLF afterwards. VRL Lake Club. Definitely. That's it. Like, I'm always singing the praises of the cars from that event. McLaren 570S Pog. I love that car. Like, there's some drivers' names in this I think is really cool. And Allison. Yo. Noob lobbies are filled full of bots right now. Yeah, all the MP2 lobbies are just absolutely kind of ruined with them a small bit. So definitely, it's like, it's cool to grind out the milestones because like that'll only take 50 races or so, because it's like what 20 points per run. And like at the same time, you know, if I'm gonna be making food after I finish this stream, and honestly, I will probably put my car into some MP2 races while I'm doing that because, you know, there isn't a reason not to, and if I do it, it's gonna like grind a couple of points for that. So, I mean, I don't really have any issue with it. I'm gonna just. Yeah, I don't put my Switch in touch drive for the day, but what I'll do is just while I'm making food and then editing a bit of video, I will just be like I said, just putting that Stingray in there, and it'll gain some stuff out of it. Oh no, so much footpad. I did have to just block with the back end of my car. That was Juju Pilot, and yeah, that was not a good showing for my Evo. Warp. GG Allison though, winning with that Force One. It's such a cool car, and like it's a weird one that like so many people are saying in this event that they're missing that and missing the Triad, and I'm like, it's always there for free. It's literally just like one of the fastest A-class chats. No. Oh, my chat's really laggy when I type that. To be fair, like, you're responding in chat to... I've seen, McLaren 570S Pog in stream before. It's like, it's such a cool actual racer name. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, that's that car, Pog. Never mind. VRL Le Club said, go with the Force One. So, I give this one a blast. It's, genuinely, like I said, it is one of the coolest, kind of like, A-class cars. It's just I would nearly put this down as being like a low-end S-class with that speed. It just could have slightly more handling, but yeah, we go with a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, force. I think this is race 38 out of 40, possibly. But yeah, this would either be the second to last or last race from. No, well, it'd definitely be either, I think, second to last race. Savitar in his one, Allison in the Force. Oh, Mackie 700. And whoa, Hyper with the Zenvo first anniversary. Eep. I'm in danger. Although saying that, the Zenvo and the Force One aren't really like. This wouldn't be the track of choice, I think, for either of these type of car. Not for me personally. Thanks. Oh, nuts. Yeah, I think that may have been Hyper Zenvo just driving directly over my car, so it's all good. It does lead for some fairly weird things when you have the unbreakable. Just a case of like, well, oh no. Dang it. But yeah, I've had some really, really strange encounters with other racers just where, like, yeah, they end up lodged on top of your car while you're driving. I'm trying to think if it's even possible to pull back a position on this. And then, like, maybe because the end of this course has some pretty sketchy, there's the jump up to barrel roll, like where it is possible to make mistakes in this. But no, it seems every other person has nailed it just perfectly. Whee! And Allison wrecked afterwards, but by hitting that pillared wall, I think, right here. There we go. Dang it! Because I'm lazy. You should always like make sure and farm out the guaranteed blueprints for that. But yeah, Force 1 VLF's taking like 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th place in it. Admittedly, I made an absolute appalling race with the reset back, but oof. Yeah, Hyper with the Zenvo. It's the S-Class car, the Aperta and the Hurricane Evo. Like, the Evo is always great. If you ever get like what you call it, like Osaka, like I would always put my money on that. And got you in the lobby. Yay. And Mackie is quite cool as well. Like very, very good racer. I'm trying to think. I may have encountered him in one of my the Grand Prix. Oh, that is a long time to go for. Yeah, the things. And Ricky Bobby says yellow. Do you mean Pokemon Yellow? That was one of the first games I played where I encountered a timer that stopped on my Game Boy, because yeah, the timer for that was what was it? It ends at the hex time, so it's 255 hours, which is pretty cool. Let me see. How many races are left to go? And also, many close races, but pretty cool. Yeah, so 2 races to go. Any shouts for a car choice of any car? And yeah, for like last 2 races or so. Yeah, like that puts me at a minor disadvantage, because I do think that some people just love certain cars, and it's just like, if you're like, oh, pick this because it's the favorite car. Oh, Aventador J, yes. That's like, again, that's one where I'm gonna hope for certain tracks in this, and definitely not Osaka. But we go Aventador J and then the 570S then for the last 2 races. But a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aventador J. I do love the look of this car, and like in player versus time events, I love this car. Like if you ever have anything where you need to Chilling on top of your car at the start of the race. Yeah, you like on my screen it just rolls over. Like if I've been in the car, that's it. It's lights out. Savitar. Oh, cool. Ricky Bobby in the race as well. Nice to team up for a second to last one. And Goose. You can be my wingman anytime. And we get New York. It's not the worst car for New York. Kind of. Ish. Maybe. We'll see. Well, it depends on how we end up on the leaderboards. If I do good, it was a great car for New York. Oh no. Oh, Ricky Bobby is out. And somebody else is trying to grind my car into pieces. Oh, I'm really wondering how this is going to handle the skid part here. Because, like, it is a very, very heavy car. But as long as I don't get nudged. Like, that's what I was saying at the start. It's like, this is always one of those ones where if I'm racing against the clock or against AI and there's no latency, I would happily choose this car. But when it comes to multiplayer, it's just when it gets nudged around the place by other players, it tends to kind of fall apart a small bit, just in terms of like the actual strengths of the car get kind of messed over. Oh, shockwave. There's somebody directly on my tail. Here's hoping I don't get rolled over again. I didn't pick up who was in the blue one of that car. Let's see. Cool. Savitar. And yeah, Aventador J is taken first, second, and third. And Ricky, I seen the crash at the start. Just, definitely gonna be bad. And there you have the SLR with those long straights. That B-class car is just gonna really fall apart, like. But GG, guys, and thank you, Savitar, for not slamming the back end of me there. I seen it was kind of weird for everyone. There was like a bit of like latency and performance for myself because everybody was in front of me for a bit, but it looked like everyone kind of suffered a small bit from that. And GG Violet as well. So are thinking 570S for the last race, or did you have something else in mind, Savitar? Or is that good? Is that good? That's one of those cars where I know it is a good car, but I'm not amazing at driving it. But I don't mind. It's also just in my mind of just seeing the name of the car and just thinking the word Pog after it. Cool. Unless you were trying to type leaf. No, you were definitely trying to type yep. Jesco Fuel. Unfortunately, not in Legend. And the Jesco, like I said, of all the crazy cars, like of all the things with the speed over the 400 mark, definitely the Jesco is just the most crazy fun. Like, that car is always trying to like murder its driver, but it's still like in a way that's just enjoyable. Like, it's quite exciting. Whereas the SSC, like, you can play it now at 1 star and you can have it at trials of like max stars, and like it's an amazing car, but it's just, I don't know, it feels a little bit stable, and I like a car that's that fast to be unstable. But yeah, I'd go for 570S Spider Pog. Race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pog. Wait, let's see. I think this should be race number 40. Almost positive. Be cool if this was like also on Cairo or Scotland, just to knock out one less time where I have to grind out those stages afterwards. Pog. Savitar, Ricky, Wily Coyote also using a 570. That's, yeah, really nicely tuned. And driver without a number. I didn't even actually notice the it's Osaka. Oh well. Yeah, Ricky, it's the same for me kind of. I appreciate that this car is very good, but I wish I was slightly better at using it that kind of way. Like, it's sorry for laughing, but that looked like just the absolute worst, just directly into a wall ever, Ricky. Like, it was just absolutely just like your driver just hated the car and just wanted to stick it in the wall. Oh wow, that is all I can put down as being unfortunate. I shouldn't really be laughing. I'm in 6th place. Gah! Let's see, can I salvage any points? I don't think so. But it is like, it is a really nice car. It's just a case of like, I do wish it was slightly better with this one. Beep. Brakes. No, 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 no. Gah. I was trying to wait home. Wait, how did I come 5th? They thought I was in 6th. But I was trying to hold up for Ricky after the crash. It didn't work. I hate the fact that like this game has a brake button, but it has to be perfectly lined up straight. And I was sure I was in the other position, but yeah, like I don't know if that looked the same for you or not, Ricky. But on the point where I was going into the tunnel, that was just a case of like, oh, your 570 was definitely just in the wrong place. It's just like, oh no, my buddy is my buddy's done. It's just like, of all the places to be, it's like one half of that car is going down one side and the other half is going down the other side. And I was like right behind you, and I think I ate swears a small bit as well from it, just like womp. But yeah, that was definitely probably not our best showing. You said you ate another wall afterwards. But yeah, it is just it's like, it's not exactly the GG's. Oh man, what a final showing. For if we turn this around the other way, maybe we could be doing good. This game. Oh, that better have counted the 40 races. Oh, come on, this game. Will that have counted the 40 races? Spain without an S, mate. Yup. Just pain. That's what this game is. It's just Asphalt 9 Legends Suffering Edition. Oh, this better have counted the 40th race. Or if not, we get to have one more. I just, yeah, there was one actually in one of the in when I was making the episode with the quest things, and I swear it's just like no amount of bleeping would allow that in the video. I was laughing my ass off when it happened, but I was just like, this game. And yeah, I don't even get to enjoy the thing coming up at the end, because yeah, it counted. And the climax. Oh dear. Yay. Good, not at starting multiplayer races. Yeah, it's like it can crash at the end of the races, during the races, on that screen at the end if you look at a replay. It's just oh well. I think it's just that Gameloft like to keep us on our toes while we're racing and playing. Oh, but yep, that's my race number 40 complete for my those quest things, and yeah, I'm just gonna grind out the last of those and then cut that together and put it up on the channel. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for joining this evening for like quite a few races. 40, I would guess. Yeah, I laugh at your car crashing, Ricky, and then my game is just like, no, I feel bad. I'm a crash too. So yeah. Now, yeah, and like I mentioned earlier in the stream as well, and hopefully, like maybe do some races on either Monday or Tuesday at the start of the start of next week. All things considering. Oh, I know how to crash the game instantly. You can do that in a single race. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining for the races. And yeah, like Violet said, many GGs. And yeah, thank you very much for joining. Definitely made the 40 of those races a lot more enjoyable. So yeah, have a good night. And yeah, hopefully enjoy getting the rest of those missions done as well. Maybe you'll actually get the thing come up at the end. And yeah, cool click, Allison. Mind yourself, guys. And yeah, as always, drive safe. Have a good evening.